Got the protein coffee. I am gonna get back to taking my fish oil because maybe it's all a placebo, but I honestly feel so much better when I take a fish oil pill, just like mentally. I feel like my brain works better. So we're gonna take that with my protein coffee. And what I like about this fish oil is that I only need to take one, whereas the fish oil that I used to take before, I had to take two. I only want to take one. It's just so much work for me to remember to even take one. So two was... I changed the picture here. It's officially summer. It's spring, summer. I don't know what it is. Do we have spring in Wisconsin? Really? I feel like it's just really cold and then it gets really hot. My stomach is feeling kind of icky today, so I am really not I'm barely even feeling my protein coffee right now. But I love the taste. Like, I'm not hungry. If anything, I don't want anything in my belly right now, but we're gonna drink the protein coffee because protein's good for you in the morning and it just tastes good. I think I'm gonna drink it a little more slowly though. My children are having fun with the toys they've discovered in the toy closet. So that is Hot Wheel tracks being slammed across a door. As for exercise, today I'm feeling very, very, very unmotivated because my Fitbit broke. Look at that Fitbit tan. I got tan in Florida. My Fitbit broke. It broke yesterday. I ordered a new one for my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Technically, it's from my husband, but he wanted me to pick it out and buy it, so it feels like I'm buying myself a present, but I'm not. Wow, that is a long Hot Wheel track. Yeah, you want to find a car to put on it? Check the basket, see if there's a car in there. I think there's one. I think it's an orange one. Yeah, you might have to just dump out the basket, yep. It's always chaos on toy picking day. Oh, you found the squishies. Can I see? I want to show them. Can I see? We got these in the Easter egg hunt that my aunt did for the kids, and they are so squishy. I love them, but unfortunately my children love them too. I do love it. My children love them too, so I don't get to steal one.
I got one, and I got two.
You got two, yeah? They're bears. What does a bear say?
What?
The baby calls them his babies. And I think it's funny. I don't really understand why that's a baby, but we have like an actual like baby toy and he doesn't call that the baby. The babies are these little bears. Anyways, I'm unmotivated to exercise because of my Fitbit being broken and gone because none of these steps are counting now. What am I to do? I'll probably still get my 10,000 steps. I have been getting 10,000 steps every single day, even in Florida, especially in Florida. I was averaging 15,000 steps a day in Florida because we were walking around. I was walking on the beach. Oh, I forgot to say, I saw the sunrise, but I did not do the sunrise swim because I actually was really cold. When it's 60 degrees here, it feels hot to me. But 60 degrees in Florida, for some reason, felt very cold to me. I don't know what it was. Someone explain that to me. Maybe it's because once I got there, I was used to like the 75-degree weather, and so 60 was like, wow, this is really cold. I do not want to be in a swimsuit right now, let alone get in that water. I think I could have though, because the water did feel pretty warm still. I was being a baby, so I didn't do it. Next time I go to Florida, I will do that. And I honestly feel like April is the time to go to Florida. It was perfect. The weather was great. It wasn't humid even. I was like, is my hair going to like floof up like crazy? Because when it gets humid here, my hair is just impossible. Like, I need to braid it. I can't deal with my hair in humidity. And then I feel like right here gets really, really greasy. Quickly, I'm gonna talk about the Fitbit because I keep getting on a tangent and the kids are distracting me. I'm gonna talk about this now. Fitbit's broken. No motivation. I don't know what I'm gonna do today because I'm not motivated to do anything. We're just gonna get those 10,000 steps in. Oh, I did talk about it. I hope that fish oil kicks in soon. I think I'm gonna end this clip here because the children are being very loud and excited about their toys, their new toys. Seriously, if you have kids, start doing a toy rotation. The toys start feeling brand new to them. It's like they're going shopping in their own house. It saves quite a bit of money, except for the fact that I like to buy thrift store toys still, so I don't know how much money I'm really saving. I'm definitely not saving space. I'm always buying new toys, but we do donate toys. I'm going on a tangent here, ending the clip here because it's loud. Sorry that this clip might be unlistenable. I just finished cleaning up, and then the baby wanted to actually take a nap. He grabbed my hand, said night-night, and led me to the crib. So he took a morning nap today. I wasn't planning on doing that, but it gave me some time to film the rest of my closet clean out series. So the last one was my dresser, and we got that all cleaned out, and I got so hungry and so tired. I just have been talking so much for the past 2 hours. So excited. So I'm tired. I got really, really hungry. So I made myself a taco bowl, and I made this. I put it in an old strawberry jar. I love reusing jars. That is my thing this year, is just reusing jars. But I mixed together Greek yogurt, a little lime juice, a little bit of water just to thin it up a little bit, and taco seasoning. And this is so good as a dressing. And because it's Greek yogurt, it has extra protein and it's creamy. This is exactly what I needed in a dressing. So I am done buying dressing. I'm just gonna have like Greek yogurt bases for my dressings now. And look at how pretty. It's like professional. So I did that. I have Mexican style corn, which I have not tried from Aldi yet, but it's whole kernel corn with red and green peppers. And for some reason, I am just cracking up the baby right now. He thinks I am hilarious. I don't think I'm being funny currently, but he's just laughing at me. What do I got, something on my face? When I'm feeling really lazy, which is often lately, I buy the rotisserie chicken from Aldi. I might have to pick up some more because we're running low. So I mixed a ton of that in with the Mexican corn and some lettuce and the dressing. I think next time I'm going to add cilantro to this dressing. I feel like it would be so good. Once we're done eating, we're going to drop some things off at the thrift store. I might go thrifting. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how I feel. I think first we're going to go to Aldi because they have so much Mickey stuff right now. And I feel like I need to at least just go and look at the Mickey stuff. Did it get really dark? I feel like I need to go and look at some of this Mickey stuff and decide if I want it. And we can grab a few like filler groceries, like some milk. Maybe I'll get some more rotisserie chicken. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I also have some frozen chicken breasts in the freezer, so I don't really need to buy chicken because I already have chicken. Yeah, well, I'll skip it to save some money, but it's not going to save me time. So Aldi, thrift store, and then I have a Walmart pickup. And that is the plan for the afternoon. We also have dump day today, so we gotta bring some stuff to the dump. We're just getting it inside from playing outside. We did do the Aldi trip. We had to stop at Walmart and get a couple of things. And I decided not to go into the thrift store today because I was over it, honestly. I was ready to come home. It was sunny out, it was nice out, and we went outside when we got home. So I'd rather do that than be stuck in a store. But now my hair is all knotted up. Not that being outside is really the reason for it. I think maybe it made it a little worse. But honestly, my hair is always like this by the end of the day. I can't figure out what to do with it. But I love having long hair. I did end up picking something up that maybe will help me. We'll see. It's a deep conditioner. We'll see if that does anything because, I don't know, I'm running out of ideas. I also bought this, the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Length Curls. Non-stop curls leave-in cream. I don't know. I was starting to run low on my Garnier leave-in cream, conditioning cream, and was just like, let's just try something new. And I went with a whole different brand. Honestly, I just think the bottle's really cute. Orange and blue, that color combo, I just love it. I used to wear that color combo so often, but I don't think I have anything that's like this kind of blue anymore. Maybe I should find something. I did end up getting the Mickey doormat from Aldi, and it is so cute. Other than that, I left all the other Mickey stuff. It was like, I'd like to have this stuff, but do I really need more stuff? Do I need to be spending this much money? So I left it. And also, the kids saw a bubble blowing leaf blower thing, and honestly, I couldn't say no. It was pretty cool. So we got that. So I cut back on the Mickey stuff. I'm sorry if watching me brush my hair is irritating. I'm just so over brushing my hair. I know I can be kind of rough with it, but there's just so much of it. The knots are constant. So this is what it is. And this is some detangling spray. I'm gonna get a different kind, I think, next time, because I don't feel like that really detangles. It helps a little bit, but I need like a miracle. As far as food, I got myself some dark chocolate, and the kids are going nuts for these beef sticks right now. You can hear them. They are swarming me. I gotta get it open, okay? One for you. One for you. Now they're happy. So the dark chocolate, like I said, my period starts next week. So I must be prepared, because if I can just ease my cravings, then I won't eat everything in the kitchen. But if I'm craving chocolate and there's no chocolate available, that is when I start rampaging. So we're prepared this time. And I really like the super dark chocolate. I need to move up to 92, but I don't think Aldi has 92. Once I start getting used to it, I start loving it. I think the highest I got was 98% once. I will brag about that for forever. I still have a lot that I need to do. I am in quite the laundry hole right now because I decided to do everybody's bedding on a day where I'm not really home too much. And when I was home, we were outside. So I'm a little behind on that, and I need to finish that. Okay, I get it. These are really good. I'm gonna finish up the laundry, start putting the bedding back together, and then we are having tacos for dinner tonight. Here is the taco experience of tonight. We have a taco salad with my taco Greek yogurt dressing on top. And then this is a pizza that I made, and I froze a ton of it. It looks burnt. It might be a little burnt. But that's okay. I like burnt. But this is a taco pizza. It's basically just cheese, refried beans, taco meat, black beans. And that is the taco of the day. I make tacos in so many different ways. Tacos are just so versatile. You can make them in so many different ways. Anyways, I'm going to eat with my family, and then I may be back later, or it might be the next day. Having a kind of random thought right now. I was thinking about how in kids shows they are telling you like A, 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 E, E, you know, like how to say the letters so that they can eventually read. Is it taught differently if you are Australian? This might be such a stupid question. I have these stupid thoughts literally all the time, and I'm like, oh, I should really write that down, or I should broadcast it to everyone on shorts or whatever, and then I give it a couple hours and I'm like, did that stupid thought need to be thought about, or need to become more than just a thought? This is one of those, but apparently I've decided to record it for the very first time. Because I was listening to a podcast, and the people are Australian that are talking, and they said together, but they said together. So E-R at the end being like an ah. So are Australian kids learning a different phonics? Is it called phonics? I'm gonna sound so stupid. I know I'm gonna sound so stupid, but if you have an answer for that, if you are Australian, well, but then you wouldn't know maybe what Americans are learning when they're first learning to read, because I don't remember first learning to read. I just, in my brain, have always known how to read, which is very obviously untrue. Is Sesame Street, like, is there an Australian equivalent to Sesame Street, or are they all watching Sesame Street? And if so, if they're mostly consuming American content, why do they still have an Australian accent over there? Because you have the kids that are watching Bluey and they're starting to get Australian accents. That's happening. Although my kids watch Bluey, maybe not as intently as some other kids. Like, we'll have it on in the background. Mostly I like Bluey, and it's one of those shows that is very family friendly. Everyone in the family can enjoy it, have it on in the background or whatever. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on the couch crying pretty much alone as my children are playing around me. I went on a tangent. Now I don't remember where I was. Good morning. It's the next day. I know that yesterday was ended somewhat abruptly, and that is because the end of the day is, one, the craziest because the children are feral for their dinner, and two, it is where I am the most tired. I've had a full day of taking care of the kids, cleaning the house, etc., etc. And yesterday we went shopping and stuff, which we didn't do as much shopping as we usually do because we did, filler groceries. But I was still tired because we came back. I set up the pool outside. Maybe it's too early, I don't know. I get to May and I'm like, okay, hot weather needs to be here now. We get one day that is 75 and I am like, it is time for a pool day. So I set up the pool. The water is absolutely freezing. Where I set up the pool is in the shade, which is great for in the summer. But in the spring, it's a little bit chilly. So I don't know how these kids were playing in that pool, but they were so excited about it. And I put my feet in it for a second, and I was like, nope, I'm not going in that. I don't know how they did it, but after maybe like half an hour, they did want to go hang out in the sun, so they were fine. But they had to get it out of their system, I think. And then the kid was talking about how he went swimming the entire night, up until bedtime. And he woke up this morning and looked out the window and just stared at the pool. And I had to tell him, it's a lot colder out today. It's cloudy. It's rainy. It's not going to happen. We're not going to have the pool today. Got my protein coffee. I'm going to take my fish oil as long as I'm thinking about it. I've been awful about taking my magnesium at night, though, because I get into bed, and that's when I think about it, is when I'm in bed and I'm ready to go to sleep. And I'm just like, it's so far away. It's literally 2 feet away from me, but it's just outside of my reach. It's up on top of my dresser, which is too high for me to reach, but I can't put it on my nightstand because sometimes the kids are in my room, and while it is one of those child safety lock mechanisms, I trust that my children are smarter than I think, and I put it where they can't reach it, can't see it. That's literally the safest option, even though it's just magnesium. I guess I don't know if that would be awful for them to consume, but I'm not gonna find out. We're gonna keep it far away. I am excited for one day when baby proofing or toddler proofing is not a thing anymore, and I can just leave something on the counter and not even think about it. Like, if I can just light a candle on the counter and just enjoy a candle. I am excited for that time, but I'm not wishing away the toddlerhood because I know it goes so fast, and I'm probably going to flip out and want more babies as soon as they're old. I know it. Okay, plan for today is I am doing some laundry, but it's not a ton of laundry. It's just comforters today. So we have the kids' comforter, and then after that we have our comforter, and then I need to set them out to dry, which it's raining today. So I'm gonna have to do my winter version, which is to just drape the drape the comforters over chairs and have them dry like that. Usually I'll do like one round of drying in the dryer, and it doesn't completely get it dry. And sometimes when I'm really lazy, I'm not gonna lie, I will keep repeating the dryer, but that is such a waste of energy. So we're gonna do just one tumble in the dryer, and then I'm gonna hang it to dry for the rest of the day. And hopefully it'll be completely dry by the time we need it at night. If it's not that big a deal. I have other blankets that we can use. It's just, I prefer my comforter. I love a comforter. I don't use a top sheet anymore or a blanket or anything. It's just the comforter. And honestly, that's what I do for the kid too, because that's just what I'm used to. I haven't even thought about a top sheet until literally this exact moment for him. I think he's okay. He hasn't complained about the lack of a top sheet. So we are good to go. My vlogs are so much more exciting in the morning. I have so much more energy. It's probably because of the coffee. Although, is it sad that this is the exciting part of my day, where I stand in my kitchen and I babble to my phone while praying that nobody walks past my house and sees me talking to my phone. Plan number 1, laundry. Plan number 2, my Fitbit's coming today. I forgot until just now. I've been thinking about I ordered it 2 days ago, and it was originally supposed to come tomorrow, but I got a notification that it is out for delivery right now, which could mean that it could show up literally right now, or it could show up at 9 o'clock at night. I'm hoping that it shows up while the kid is at school, so then I can talk to you about it without there being a lot of screaming in the background, because, oh, those kids, they just hype each other up. They're good alone as far as like noise level. When they are by themselves, they're so much more quiet. Like, the baby is playing with a little car just back and forth so quietly right now. Sometimes he'll make some beep, 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 beep when the car is backing up. Sometimes you'll hear a little vroom. But it's very, very different than the yelling beep, 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 or the yelling wah! You know, that happens when they're both together. I didn't think about that when I had a second child, about how much louder the house is going to be, just because me and my husband, we are quieter people, and the kid, up until having a brother, was a very quiet child. He was sleeping through the night at like 3 or 4 months old, great sleeper, great independent player, just sat so quietly. And then he had a brother, and he was quiet until the brother could move. And now it's very, very loud. And I did not think about the noise level increasing in this home, but here it is. It's loud. Not currently. Anyways, the Fitbit should be here today. I will talk to you about my brand new Fitbit, give you a little bit first impressions. I originally had the Fitbit Versa 2, which I bought in 2018, maybe early 2019. So it was old, and I'm really praying that my Fitbit lasts just as long as my last one, because I feel like if they continue to be a device that I can use for 5-ish years, I feel like it's worth the investment. But if it's not, I'm probably going to move to an off-brand situation. I won't like it as much because I'm sure it won't work as good, but if Fitbit is not a good company anymore, and I keep seeing since Google took over, it's not as good, but this is kind of the experiment. I ordered the Fitbit Versa 4 because I loved my Versa, so I just upgraded to the newest version of it. I will be happy if it's literally just the exact same product, just with a better battery, because I was charging my Fitbit every single day. I just love my Fitbit. I hope it doesn't break within a year, or the apps start getting bad because Google, I don't know. I don't know what Google's doing to Fitbit, but people seem upset about it. I haven't noticed too much of a difference besides some design choices within the Fitbit app, and they got rid of some community things on the Fitbit app, but I never did the community things, where now I probably would try to do the community things. I just don't have the option to do it. And I have no clue what I missed out on with that. If you have any experience with that, leave a comment below. Would love to hear what the community was like back then. Other than laundry and the Fitbit, I really don't have much going on today. Tomorrow, we are leaving the house. We are going to hang out with the grandparents. So we have plans all day tomorrow. Just today, absolutely nothing. Not even as far as cleaning, because I got a lot of cleaning done the beginning of the week, and now I'm just doing bedding. I think I need to clean our office, but we don't go in there very often. So I don't think there's really much to clean, but it's on the rotation. Once a week I go into every single room and see what needs to be done. I think what took up the most amount of time was the day that I had the kitchen, because I cleaned out the fridge, like did a massive clean out. I took everything out, I scrubbed it all down, I got rid of expired things. What else did I do? I cleaned the air fryer, which is always annoying. I have not found an easy way to clean that air fryer, and we use it every single day, multiple times a day. We are an air fryer family. I see online the air fryer haters say that it's literally just an oven on your counter. It is not, in my opinion, because I will cook chicken nuggets in the oven and I will cook chicken nuggets in the air fryer, and you know which one is crispier and just tastes better? The one in the air fryer. Okay, enough of my babbling. I think I'm going to go sit on the couch and play some more SimCity Build It, because some of my items should be done from production. That will be my lazy time, and then I will clean the office, and hopefully my Fitbit will be here by the next time that you see me. Got the same lunch as yesterday, except I added a piece of sourdough. I've moved into the office because my kids just thought it was hilarious to talk as soon as I started talking, and then to be quiet as soon as I stopped talking, waiting for them to, you know, lower their voices a little bit. They thought that was hilarious. Granted, I would have done that as a child too, to just mess with my mom. But here's my lunch. The whole purpose of this vlog was for me to get back into it after vacation. And I feel like yesterday was very much so not that. Today I am, with my eating anyways, I'm getting more back into it. There were a lot of unfilmed parts yesterday where I was eating chocolate. I had an ice cream sandwich that I split with both of my kids. So a third of an ice cream sandwich, and then a whole ice cream sandwich for myself, and I had popcorn last night. So there was a lot of snacking in between hunger, and today I'm trying to really focus on only eating when I'm hungry and eating more whole foods. So we are eating something that is more of a whole food situation. The sourdough, the lettuce, the Mexican corn has more things in it. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if that would count as like a highly processed food, because obviously I'm going to eat processed food. The lettuce is cut. That is a process. So I'm eating processed food, but I'm trying to avoid the highly processed food. And that is what I'm attempting to do today. Yesterday was kind of a fail, but today we're going to do it. I have this for dinner. I have planned some grilled chicken breasts, and I have a whole sweet potato that I probably should cut up and either air fry or bake in the oven. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I should probably decide soon, because it's kind of intense to make a whole potato. I don't know why it takes me absolutely forever to make a potato or a sweet potato, but it takes me forever. And maybe I'll do some green beans too. Anyway, still waiting the Fitbit, but it should be here anytime now. I checked the FedEx app and they said literally this afternoon, so it should be coming soon. And then I feel like I can get back into the more workout portion of my health journey, and maybe I'll do a workout, maybe I won't, I don't know. It kind of depends on if the kids take a nap, because the baby always takes a nap in the afternoon, but the kid very rarely takes a nap. But he came home from school and he's a little cranky, so we're going to attempt a nap, even though that's not what he does every single day. If I can get them both down for a nap easily, a workout is very possible. If I can get the kid to just sit and relax instead of a nap, then a workout is very possible. But there's always there's always a chance that things could go downhill and I won't work out today. But we're going to try to get it in. We're going to try. I'm in my room because the kid is laying down. The baby is sleeping, but the kid is not sleeping. So we need to be as quiet as possible. I think this is probably the best spot. I live in a pretty small house, so you can hear everything from everywhere. So I might be talking a little quieter just to try to keep to keep him from being more awake. I guess he's awake now. Let me see. Anyways, the Fitbit came. Here's the box. I'm gonna drop it. I think that's the back. There's the front. Very exciting. Now I gotta figure out how to open it. I don't want to completely ruin the box just in case I need to send it back for some reason. That's kind of always my thought with everything. Here it is. I bet you I'm gonna have to charge this for a certain amount of time. I wonder if my bands from my Versa 2 would fit on this, because they do look very similar. They feel a little different. Let me go grab my other one. The pink one is my Versa 2, and then this black one is the Versa 4. Is it smaller? It might be a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's definitely smaller. Let me overlap them. Yeah, it's just slightly smaller. I don't know if you can tell. Slightly. Or maybe it's the same. I don't know. Maybe the black is just throwing me off. I decided to go with black this time because I feel like I have more versatility in what bands I get, because with the rose gold, I always felt like I had to go lighter. Like a black band with this would look kind of, well, I guess it wouldn't have looked awful, but I felt like I couldn't get as many different bands because of the rose gold. So went with the black. Do I need directions? I feel like I don't know what to do next. I assume I'm gonna have to charge this. Let's see if the charger's any different. The charger is very small, which is good because it's been kind of annoying to have my other charger out, and I had to charge it so often. Okay. So the charger looks like this, whereas before it was more of like a cup that it sat in. This is more of something that looks like it's just gonna snap on. How does this stay together? Oh, yep, it just snaps and then it stays. I like that. I feel like it'll save a little more space. It does not come with the, I always call them the brick. I don't know if that's a technical term for it, but the little thing that goes in the outlet, the plug-in part, does not come with that. It just has the USB, which I get because everybody has a million of those bricks, but now that they've stopped putting them in everything, I am starting to run out of bricks. So I guess I'll be just using the brick that I used with the old one though. So yeah, it'll be fine. I'm gonna go charge this up a little bit and look into whether or not I can put my other band onto here, because I like these bands with the multiple holes on them because it breathes a lot better. These kinds of bands that just has the holes for the clasp part. See how there's like no holes on this side? These ones, there's no breathability, and I always get a rash on my arm from it rubbing. Although this feels a lot better than whatever band came with my old one, although I threw that out forever ago because it kept giving me rashes. But it feels a lot nicer, so it's possible that maybe it wouldn't give me a rash, but I don't know. It comes with another band, which this one's a little bit longer, so if you need a bigger band, they have that option. But yeah, I'm gonna go charge this, and I will be back later when it's all set up. Okay, I got the Fitbit set up. It's kind of similar, but kind of different in how the buttons and the swipes and all that, what that does. But it's set up a little bit differently. Like, right now I'm on the treadmill. I'm doing my treadmill walk. Proof. Look at me. Stepping. And it took a couple of swipes to find out where to start tracking my treadmill exercise was. Sorry, but exercising and taking care of the kids and filming has my brain in a jumble. As far as naps go, the kid did not take a nap, but he did rest a little bit. And then my dad stopped by for a couple of minutes and we visited with him. The baby took a very good long 2-hour long nap. He's awake now. He's having some animal crackers out on the table. And I have maybe like half an hour to do a little something. So this is a good way to get me back into it. At some point, I need to start doing my YouTube workouts again because I've been very stuck on just doing the treadmill walks. And I enjoy my treadmill walks, but I feel like I need to mix it up just a little bit. So this is what I'm going to do for the next half an hour-ish. We'll see if I can squeeze in a shower or not. And then I'm going to make dinner. So the screen is a little different at the end, but it does give me all of the stats that I got before. It just seems like a longer list almost. Okay, now it's time to start making dinner. I got the sweet potato. These are huge. Every single time I am just in shock. I think because I'm expecting like potato-sized sweet potato, and this would be like the largest potato ever, but every single time I get sweet potatoes, they are about this big. So maybe this is just how big sweet potatoes are. I'm cutting off the ends because those gross me out. And then I'm just gonna cube it up. Okay. The big cuts are likely all done. So now I'm gonna cube these up and add a little olive oil and some taco seasoning is my favorite seasoning for sweet potatoes. Although, who is surprised? I'm always talking about tacos. But today, we are not making a taco. I'm just using the seasoning. I think every once in a while, I just need to throw in me eating something that is not related to tacos. I guess today is not that day because I had a taco salad and I'm going to put taco seasoning on this. But the chicken that I made, I'm marinating in Greek yogurt and the Kinder's garlic parmesan seasoning and a little bit of lemon juice. We'll see if that is a good marinade. I'm kind of just making up things now as I go. I used to search recipes for marinades. I used to buy marinades. Now I'm just like throwing things in a baggie with some chicken breasts and being like, let's see. We got one of these cookie sheets and then I bought these reusable, what do you call them? Like liners, reusable parchment paper. I bought these forever ago when I was trying to replace literally every single use item that I had. And this is one of the things that stuck. That was probably like 6 years ago. So these were a good purchase. I got them at Target, I think, or Walmart. That and buying the microfiber towels that are for, I think, car repair. I think that's where I got them, was in the car section. Those are the best for replacing paper towels, but my husband likes using paper towels still, so we still buy paper towels. I just don't use them very often. I really only use them for like gross things, like pet accidents and children accidents. Taco seasoning, olive oil. This massive thing of taco seasoning, it's the only way I'll buy it now. I used to buy the little packets, and I'd have to buy like 5 of them a week. This is better, cheaper. That might have been too much oil. What do I do? Well, I'm not gonna eat all of this. I'm just making the whole potato because that's easier, and I'll have some of this for lunch. So it's probably fine. We're going to put the taco seasoning on, and then I'm gonna mix it just on the tray here. I'm probably the only one that's going to eat it still, but it is edible, no matter what my kids tell you. Got some Aldi green beans. They are the extra fine green beans. I call them string beans a lot when they're long and stringy. Are they any different than regular green beans? I'm not sure. But sometimes the vibe is just these long ones. So I cooked these for a couple of minutes in the microwave, and now I'm throwing it down here. Where's my spatula? There it is. Okay. Wow, you get a lot in that bag. This is the seasoning that I'm going to use, the blend. I have to be very careful because it's really easy for me to use way too much of this. All right, and then that's going to go in with the sweet potatoes. Let's go. This just looks so good already. I haven't put it in the oven yet, but oh, it's so pretty. I feel like I almost should throw a little bit of Parmesan cheese on this at the end because I think that would be really good. Oh, it's so pretty. I just love the colors. There they are, cooking in the oven. And I put the light on so that the kid can come and just watch them cook. He's been very into cooking lately. Here is my chicken marinade concoction. I'm gonna go throw this on the grill now. The sides are all done. I did add the Parmesan cheese on top. I didn't put it back in the oven. I guess I could have. I just threw it on top and it kind of melted. And then here are the sweet potatoes. So pretty. While the sweet potatoes and the green beans were cooking, I took a shower and I just quickly rinsed out my hair, scrubbed up my body. It was like a 2-minute long shower. And I feel a lot better now. I feel clean, refreshed. Not that I was feeling really awful before, but sometimes when you just sit in that sweat, even though it was a very minimal sweat because it was just like a 20-minute walk, sometimes it just feels gross and it feels good to just shower. So my hair is air drying. We have the chicken now. It smelled so good outside the entire time. I'm gonna have to look up if a Greek yogurt marinade is the way to go. Like, do other people do this? I was just looking in my fridge and I was like, you know, Greek yogurt, that should do something. I don't know. In my brain, it just was like, throw everything together and call it good. That is kind of how I cook for the most part. So now I need to cut this up and put it on my kid's plate. I put cheese on top. I'm hoping that will entice them to actually eat the green beans and the sweet potatoes. Maybe. Sweet potatoes are so good. I don't understand why they won't eat them. Okay, they are on their way to the table, and as we know, dinner time tends to be a crazy time. So I'm gonna wrap this up here. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye!